about things that I have no idea
It's just word vomit.
What makes it relevant today in April. It's just out of nowhere. It's like, Texas is probably really mad at us. They're going to come hard when we play them.
They are going to come at us hard in the opener. I'm worried about it.
April.
I'm worried about it.
All right. Dave and Jimmy. This is the Kelsey break. Let me warn you, because the subject matter will probably be...
Due to some sexual content, parental discretion is advised.
Tasty subject, Kelsey.
Famous people who have died during sex. Right during the act, okay? This is a list from BuzzFeed. Do you know of any off the top of your head?
I know... Was it Marie Antoinette? Not Marie Antoinette. She got beheaded. It was... who did it with a horse? Catherine the Great.
Okay.
She's having sex with a
that
horse.
I didn't know.
Did?
You sure that's not legend?
No, it's not legend. It's well known. Catherine the Great was getting it on with a horse, and unfortunately, that's how she met her fate.
Hundreds of years ago.
Yeah, but some of these are really old.
Okay.
I have good authority on this one, Dave.
Okay, fine.
All right. Well, we know the lead singer of NXS, Michael Hutchence, died from autoerotic asphyxiation, so he was doing himself. That's also how Kung Fu actor David Carradine died. But Michael Hutchence' family says it was suicide. I mean, that's probably what you would say. Matthew McConaughey's dad died of a heart attack while having sex with his mother and had predicted that's how he would go. He had told Matthew, when I go, I'm going to be making love to your mother. They had divorced twice before marrying a third time, and he had a heart attack during it. Former Vice President Nelson Rockefeller died at 70 while having sex with his 25-year-old personal assistant.
Oh, my God.
Also a fatal heart attack. More than 1,000 years ago, Pope John XII was a teenager when he became Pope, and he brought gambling, drinking, and orgies into the Vatican.
A pope did this?
Yes. He was killed at 27 by a woman's jealous husband who beat him to death when he walked in on them getting it on.
Oh, my God.
There are some dark days for the papacy. It isn't necessarily... The popes back then aren't like they are now. It's more a power thing.
Wow.
And some of them were just total...
I guess.
My
degenerates.
gosh.
This says, popular rumor that Catherine the Great died while having sex with a horse is a myth.
Oh.
She died of a stroke in her bathroom.
Oh.
However...
But that was 1796. It wasn't as long as you thought.
It's a long time ago.
No, but it wasn't as long ago as you thought, where it wasn't like 500 years ago, or we have no idea. That was after the U.S. Revolution. Things are pretty well documented.
Where'd the horse rumor come?
I'm not sure it was a rumor.
Oh, okay. Felix Ferrero was the president of France in the 1890s. He died getting
One of them.
Yeah, from his mistress in his presidential
How'd he die?
office.
She had lockjaw?
A massive stroke.
Oh, it was a massive stroke.
But when she called, for the emergency help, he had his pants around his ankles. So
No way.
That was publicized.
Wait, you're saying she called for emergency help?
Well, she said
When did this happen?
What's she going to do?
in 1890
Yeah,
when she
there
called
is
the
no
staff, like, someone help
emergency
me.
help.
She called 911, yeah. Lord Palmerston was Prime Minister of the UK when he died in 1865 at the age of 80. He was having sex with a servant on a pool table.
Oh, that's pretty
He was
frisky
80.
for an 80-year-old, right?
My
Pretty
gosh.
spry.
And he was married, so this was an affair.
Jeez.
My gosh. Legendary Australian cricket player Shane Warne died in 2022 from a massive heart attack while on a boys' weekend in Thailand. He was 52. When they looked at the security footage, they saw 2 massage therapists leaving his room, and he had 3 types of sex drugs in the room, including Viagra and Camagra, a super strength sex drug known as Viagra.
How much do you need?
Wow.
How old was he?
52.
Yeah.
When you say Viagra ain't enough.
It ain't enough.
And Camagra.
Give me some Camagra.
Thanks for the overemphasis on the first
I didn't even mean to
syllable.
say it that way, to be
I know.
honest.
Anything else, sir?
No, that's it.
Okay, that was very interesting. Lady Godiva, no horse.
No, Catherine the Great.
Catherine the Great.
No, you know
horse.
what? The horse for
Godiva,
sure.
Wait.
Lady Godiva makes chocolates. For sure. For sure, Catherine the Great was doing the horse, because wouldn't you, if you were died doing a horse, wouldn't you say, oh, no, she had a stroke?
Well, yeah.
You make something up. You're
Right.
not going to. That's
Or
The Vatican tried to cover up the Pope story, too, for sure.
okay, now we're wading in too deep on authenticity. This is Dave and Jimmy.
You're listening to the #1 rated
Bare
morning
Naked Ladies
zoo.
song.
Dave
too.
and Jimmy.
WNCI.